Hi everybody, it's Ann Patchett and Sparky Van Devender at Parnassus Books. You know what I love about this time of year? Not having to do anything with my hair, not having to wonder what might look good on camera because I'm wearing my Mrs. Santa suit, and next week I don't know, next week I might still be wearing my Mrs. Santa suit. Let's just see how it goes. So things have been really, really busy here at Parnassus Books, and we love you for shopping local or ordering non-locally from us and coming in and buying books. And a lot of things are sold out, but a lot of fantastic books are still here. And I am going to do a lightning round, to quote our friend Lindsay Lynch, about books that I love that we have in the store. Why is it that there are so many books that I love that we have in the store? Because I am the one who loves them. And Lindsay is fabulous about ordering the books that I love because she knows that I sell them. So here we go. I'm going to take Sparky's hat off. No, I'm not. Okay. All right. So if you want a book about Sparky, or someone in your life wants a book about Sparky, the Laydown Diaries. And if you're on a roll because you love animals, you have anybody in your family who's ever had a pet or been interested in animals, this collection of essays on animals by Susan Orlean, you're not going to find anything funnier, more charming, or better written, and anyone who gets this book is going to love it. Graceland at Last by Margaret Rankle. It goes without saying, this is one of President Obama's favorite books of the year, and it is also, did I get the wrong one?
You're one of Obama's favorite books of the year.
Oh, wait. I'm trying to be discreet, okay? And this is also one of the national, anyway, it's up for an award. PEN, that's what it is. It's up for the PEN Award for nonfiction and essays. If you know somebody who is hip, edgy, likes cutting edge literature, has already read Sally Rooney, somebody who is cooler than you, maybe, they're gonna want Days of Afriquette by Asali Solomon. I loved this book. If you want short stories, these are my two favorite collections of short stories of the year, Elizabeth McCracken and Lily King. Both are spectacular. If you know somebody who is like wanting a mystery or a thriller, get them Harlem Shuffle. It's so much smarter than other mysteries and thrillers. It's amazing, riveting. It's like this incredibly ornate tapestry of information. Colson Whitehead is just the very best. And if you know someone who loves their local independent bookstore, The Sentence by Louise Erdrich, because not only is this a great book set entirely in an independent bookstore, the last 10 pages, nothing but lists of books that Louise recommends. Lauren Groff, The Matrix, 12th Century Nuns. So beautifully written, also one of Obama's favorite books of the year. I have to say, this is a book that I feel like was the perfect subject for this author. I've always been a big Lauren Groff fan, but when she wrote Matrix, she really found it. Oh, William, Liz Strout, one of my very favorite books. Again, if you like anything she's ever written, I really feel like this is maybe her very best book. Olive Kittredge fan, my name is Lucy Barton fan. Time to read Oh, William. If you know somebody who used to live in Nashville, is just moving to Nashville, loves Nashville, go ahead and get them a copy of the Nashville book. I did this with a photographer, Heidi Ross, beautiful photographs of Nashville, all signed. And these are my go-to favorite books for kids, Rhymosaurus, Comparatives, fabulous children's books. Lindsay is next. Thanks for your patience.
Hi, y'all. Okay, so scenario. You walk into the store, you tell me that you need a book for your great aunt or your cousin once removed or your father-in-law. I ask you, what do they like to read? You say, I don't know. You want to buy them a book anyways. I'm in the business of book selling. I'm not going to stop you. These are books that we consider to be universal donors. You can give them to anybody, and they'll work out. Not because they're bland, but because they're really good books and everybody likes them. And we have a lot of stock of them left. So, up first on my universal donor list, The Speckled Beauty by Rick Bragg. It's Rick Bragg plus dogs. He's hilarious. He's a wonderful writer. Anybody would love this book. Want something cozy? Tales from the Cafe, which takes place in a cafe, super cozy, lots of cats, and also time traveling. Fun. Richard Osman, the Man Who Died Twice. Bunch of old people solving mysteries. It's a series. It's fun. You could give it to anybody. They're going to be happy. It's a mystery. Enjoy. Amor Towles The Lincoln Highway. Do you guys have any idea how many copies of Gentlemen in Moscow we've sold? It's a ridiculously high number. This book is going the same way. Everybody loves Amor Towles. I don't know what he's putting in his books that make them so magical. It's probably just that he's talented. We have so many copies. You could buy like 5 copies of this and just give them to everybody. You'd be fine. And if all else fails, hey, have we talked to you about These Precious Days by Ann Patchett before? Guess what? We have so many signed copies. And it is one of Obama's favorite books of the year, though we should probably send Obama Graceland at Last. If you're watching this, Obama, check out Graceland at Last by Margaret Rinkle. We noticed it wasn't on your list, and maybe it should be alongside this one. All right, up next we've got Elise talking to us about some of her favorite books.
Hi, everyone. Actually, these are books that I am going to be giving as gifts, and I thought maybe you would like to as well. So if you're my family or friends out there, listen up. One of these could be yours. So first we've got Major Labels, A History of Popular Music in 7 Genres. This is Kelafasana. So this is incredible. I'm going to do this as quickly as I can because I know we have so many books. But all about the music business, different genres. He's brilliant, and he's a great writer. This is very accessible. So many of us have musicians and music lovers in our families and in our friend circle, so fabulous book. Then we have How the Word is Passed, and this is Clint Smith, and this is a reckoning with the history of slavery across America. Again, this is for the people in your lives that are really caring, that want to know about history and what we've done right, what we haven't, what needs improvement, what's out there, how it's told in such an incredibly articulate way. Then, of course, I couldn't leave off my BFF, Katie Couric. She's so fantastic. I love this book, and I am giving this as gift or gifts. So it's very candid. She's so smart. She's very open. She's giving of herself, of her opinions, and they're really interesting. I love this. So some of you out there are going to be getting this. And then, okay, I couldn't resist. We only have 8 copies, but it's Mel Brooks, and I love Mel Brooks, and he always makes me laugh. And this is so, I've already read it, and it's terrific, and I am giving it to some of you who are listening. So, but we only have 8 copies, so you better hurry up and come in here and get these copies. And then, because I read literary fiction, I know Anne has talked about Meg Mason, Sarah and Bliss, Maggie Shipstead, and Anthony Doerr. So we have so many, Elizabeth Strout, which Anne already discussed, but come and see us, and there is something for everyone on your list. And now I'll turn it over to Rayanne.
Thanks. Hi, everybody. Keeping with the theme of favorite books for the year that we have in stock, I polled the children's specialist here at Parnassus. So Chelsea and Allie helped me make a list of all of our favorite books for the year. Starting in YA, Allie recommends Once Upon a Broken Heart by Stephanie Garber. This is a book of curses and fairy tales. And Chelsea loves Fat Chance Charlie Vega by Crystal Maldonado. This is a coming-of-age story with a body positivity spin. One of my favorites in YA, Luck of the Titanic by Stacey Lee. This is a historical that takes place on the Titanic about a circus performer searching for her brother. In middle grade, one of my favorites, How to Save a Queendom. This is about a girl who has only a chicken to her name, and then a wizard magically appears in her pocket, says he's bound to her, and they must go across the queendom to save the land. Frankie and Bug by Gail Foreman, recommended by Allie. This is in 90s Venice Beach. where Frankie and Bug learn about different people and all types of families. Gail Foreman's first middle grade. We have signed copies. And one of Allie's picks, one of our Spark Book Club selections, this is Chelsea's pick, The Elephant in the Room by Holly Goldberg Sloan. This is a book about elephant poop and friendship and how being with animals, with our friends, can change things. And picture books, Chelsea, thank you for recommending Not Yeti by Kelly DiPuccio and Claire Keene. This is Yeti, and Yeti learns it's okay to not be like other monsters. Allie's favorite, Tiny T-Rex in the Very Dark Dark. Tiny T-Rex and his friend Pointy are going camping. I had never read this book until yesterday when Allie recommended it. I think it's adorable. And my favorite picture book for the fall, It Fell from the Sky by the Fan Brothers. A marble falls. The animals have no idea what it is, and they start to come up with ideas until the spider decides that he can make some money off of this. It's a beautiful book. And you can write all of these down in your very own Reading is Magic journal and get more recommendations from me and other kids booksellers around the country. Thanks for listening, and thanks for shopping at Parnassus.